It's my great pleasure to welcome you to the University of Manchester and the splendid surroundings of the Whitworth Hall for this graduation ceremony. In particular, I'd like to welcome our graduands, whose magnificent achievements and hard work we're here to celebrate today. We're also delighted to see so many friends and family here. We thank you for the support and encouragement you have given to our graduands during their studies, which has been so important to their success. Just like their tutors and members of staff in the schools and faculties, you can be extremely proud of what they've achieved. When those of you graduating today decided to study at the University of Manchester, you chose to make a major commitment to your future, a commitment and decision that will have had positive results almost as soon as you arrived. During the course of your studies, you will have gained skills and knowledge to help you find success in future years. Now, although you might be glad to see the back of your assignments for now, the planning and research and writing skills you deployed and nurtured will be of great value in the world in general, in the world of work, and perhaps even in further study. The way you've balanced commitment to academic life with other interests and the many competing distractions this great city of Manchester offers will help you find a work-life balance as your career and your future unfolds. And of course, we cannot forget the strong, supportive friendships and relationships you have forged here, which I hope will sustain for many years to come. Put simply, your achievement in completing your degree cannot be overestimated for its intrinsic value and the strong platform it gives your life for you to build your life, your career, and achieve your future goals. Manchester is already one of the finest universities in Europe, but we're determined to become one of the best in the world. With 173 nationalities on campus, the University of Manchester is already a truly global institution, and one which will remain so, valuing its European and international staff, students, and alumni. At the very core of our vision is a major investment in buildings, infrastructure, facilities, and a commitment to the highest standards in research and scholarship. But it isn't the bricks, mortar, wires, technology, equipment, and pieces of paper that make this university so great and successful. It's our staff, our students, our people. During your studies, you have all, in your own way, enriched, shaped, and molded the University of Manchester to the tremendous benefit of those who will follow in your footsteps. By reflecting on your experiences and telling us how we could make them even better, you have given us the blueprint to achieve our bold ambitions to be one of the best in the world. The university is, of course, changing and will continue to change for the better because of you. So today is just as much about honouring you for this valuable contribution as for your success in your academic studies. Armed with your academic success, your skills, and your breadth of experiences, there is every reason to be positive about your future. Your job prospects, having studied here, are enviable because employers all around the world would recognise the value of the bit of paper that you very soon, I promise very soon, will be holding in your hand. Obtaining this degree is a hugely important milestone, and you should celebrate your success. But this is the beginning of your journey and your association with Manchester, not the end. The opportunities open to you from receiving your degree continue way beyond today's pomp and ceremony. Our careers service offers continued help and support for 3 years, and you can continue to make good use of our world-class libraries. The Alumni Association will help you remain in contact with the university, linking you with a community of more than 350,000 Manchester graduates living and working across the globe. As alumni, You can help future students in so many ways, as ambassadors of the university, in student placements and employment, and directly in the development of the university, which is so vital to its future. So, we sincerely hope today will not be your last contact with the university, and remember that our doors will always be open to you from this point forward. Congratulations and enjoy the rest of your day.
Vice President, colleagues, graduates, and your families and friends, as head of the School of Arts, Languages and Cultures, I'm delighted to congratulate those of you graduating today on your success in obtaining your MA degrees. We hope that you find your time here intellectually and academically stimulating, because whatever else is studying in a top-notch research university gives you, the experience should have been one that you found yourself both challenging and excited. The ceremony is held in our magnificent Whitworth Hall, testimony to a remarkable tradition of philanthropy and social responsibility, which reminds us of the bold Victorian hopes and aspirations for our university. It also reminds us that the subjects you study for your degrees have a long and distinguished record at this institution. When the then Victoria University of Manchester was first founded in 1851, English was one of the three of the degree subjects offered decades before Oxford and Cambridge for, quote, the general cultivation and discipline of the mind. And one of the first three professors had the duty of teaching English language and literature, but also logic and mental philosophy. It's an interesting combination, actually, but we don't do it anymore. Manchester pioneered the study of American studies in the UK and has been teaching it since 1947. Creative writing has been taught here since the 1990s, and in 2007, we established a Center for New Writing aimed principally at the postgraduate level, but we're now teaching it at undergraduate level as part of a named program. Manchester was also one of the first universities in the late 19th century to offer degree programs in history. Today, history research in Manchester goes from strength to strength. In the most recent national research exercise, where institutions were judged on the quality of their research, the research environment, and the impact their research has on the wider world, history in Manchester was ranked fourth in the UK for the quality of its publications. Manchester is renowned for the excellent teaching and research in modern languages, intercultural communication, and linguistics. Again, in that same exercise, colleagues in this area, together with the colleagues in linguistics, were placed third in the UK, taking into account both the quality of the research and the impressive number of staff in this area. In 1851, in what was religiously already a multi-denominational city, and in a deliberate attempt to avoid sectarian divides, the university, unique for its time, did not offer degrees in theologies, although there was teaching of the Bible in Greek and Hebrew. However, a faculty of theology opened in 1904, and Manchester was one of the first to offer courses in comparative religion. Today, Religion and Theology and its Center, the Department of Religion and Theology and its Center for Jewish Studies are known for their excellent teaching and engagement with the wider public. Recently, universities have faced a barrage of criticism on many fronts, largely because it is questioned whether they offer value for money, an expression which usually hinges on a very narrow and ultimately untenable definition of what value is. It's a definition which, among other things, willfully underplays the role of research, the pursuit of new knowledge, as the essential and irreplaceable characteristic of what makes a university. As MA students, you will have understood what research means and shared in the excitement of this endeavor. As the value of the humanities in particular is a favorite target, so let me spend just a few words on this subject. As the philosopher Martin Nussbaum cogently argues, the study of arts and humanities subjects fosters the critical thinking necessary for independent action and intelligent resistance to authority, and enables the development of qualities such as imagination and empathy, which are the essential foundation of democracy. The humanities are not just a broad spectrum of fascinating and ever-growing texts, topics, and artifacts. They are also, and perhaps more importantly, a form of knowledge, a set of epistemic protocols, an approach to all aspects of the human experience at the individual and social level, which is based on unquenchable curiosity and openness, relentless exploration of facts, and sophisticated interpretation. In a world where the frontier of knowledge changes faster than any other time in human history, these methodological foundations will be the most precious skill you have acquired here, and the one that will enable you to branch out in many different directions over the course of your life with full confidence in your abilities. But let me put this concept another way, in the words of our own inimitable professor of creative writing, Jeanette Winterson. She says, "The imagination and creativity, which are the hallmark of the humanities, are not the flowers on the table. They're not even the table. They are the very ground on which we stand as human beings. If creativity is a luxury, human beings are a luxury too." Or again, this is what literature offers, a language powerful enough to say how it is. It isn't a hiding place, it's a finding place. Indeed. This is also why, unsurprisingly, arts and humanities graduates are also much sought after in the labour market. This year we hosted a lecture and seminar by Sir John Cunliffe, Deputy Governor of the Bank of England, one of the most senior and respected economic policy makers, now at the bank and previously at the Treasury. He talked about the invaluable grounding that his study as an undergraduate in Manchester gave him. He graduated with a BA in English literature and the final year project on Oscar Wilde and the Bible. The ability to dissect a text or an argument, intellectual curiosity, a taste for the unexpected, the willingness to engage with multiple points of view, cultural traditions and aspirations, to mention but a few, are the defining features of an arts graduate, and that is why they are among the most highly employable of all graduating and MA students. Many of the degree programs you have studied examine the most controversial and exciting topics of this time, such as the creation of identity, issues of gender and sexuality, the relationship between the local and global, and the between past, present, and future. They signal the university's commitment to explore the grand challenges of today, and they ensure that you will be ready to engage with fellow human beings in a responsible, aware, and intellectually astute manner. Graduation is also a moment to celebrate distinguished achievement. So let me mention the winners of the prizes that we are awarding today. The Mary Jacobs Essay Prize goes to Daniel Harry. The Margaret Johnson Yates Prize, awarded to the student in English American Studies and Creative Writing with the highest overall average, goes also to Harry Daniels. The other Margaret Johnson Yates Prize, awarded to the student in English American Studies and Creative Writing with the highest dissertation mark, goes to Tara Matthews. The MA Creative Writing Prize, sponsored by PFD Literary Agents, goes to Jessica Moore. The Hilda Lofthau Prize, awarded to the student on the MA History with the highest dissertation mark, goes to Matthew Quallen. The Outstanding Academic Performance Prize, awarded to the student on the MA History course with the highest overall average, goes to Abby Carter. The winner of the Postgraduate Taught Student of the Year, the Distinguished Achievement Award, goes to Rebecca Brooks. And finally, the Bernard Jackson Prize, awarded to the highest MA dissertation mark in the field of Jewish studies, goes to Emma Berg Saavedra. As you receive your diploma today, you enter a new phase of your relationship with the University of Manchester. We very much hope that you will continue to be an active part of the extended community of alumni and supporters, to nurture an interest in the life of the university and the students who fulfill in your steps, to take pride in the collective achievements of this great and noble institution. The loyalty, support, and goodwill of our students are the foundation of our future. Please keep in touch with us and visit us when you're back in Manchester. We wish you the very best of luck for the future and look forward to hearing how you're doing. Thank you.
Vice President, on behalf of the Senate of the University, I present to you for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Sarah Fox. Susan Lilico Kinnear. Jonathan Nigel Philip Pootney. Jeanette Rogerson. And also being awarded the President's Doctoral Scholar Award, Alicia Rouverol. And for the degree of Master of Arts in Creative Writing, Chloe Simone Bonnell. Samantha Case. David John Gennard. Kieran James Grace. Matthew Kerry. Jessica Mary Moore. Catherine Ellen O'Sullivan. Tom Patterson. And in English Studies, Sarah Jane Bolger. Harry George Daniels. Oliver Deasy. Elliot William Wallaker Mills. Sarah Precious. Victoria Speedy. Eleanor Stead. And in English Studies, Contemporary Literature and Culture, Tony Brooks. Angelica Fostinis. Alexandra Leokopoulou. Siobhan Maria Mitchell. Stephanie Riley. Emily Jane Wright. And in English Studies, Post-Colonial Literatures and Cultures, Rachel Jeannie Mackay. Michael Gareth Francis McGinley Hughes. Seamus Alistair Henry McGinley Hughes. Ian Pemberton. And in Gender, Sexuality and Culture, Georgia May Brittan. Damon John Colbert. Anne Engels. Thomas Hilsden. Gabriella Mandrescu. Ahed Musbari. Rima Patria. Alicia Jane Richardson. Jack Paul Joseph Warren. Holly Jane Williamson. Tara Matthew. And in history, Natasha Kate Bailey. Mary Elizabeth Booth. Tobias James Bradford. And also being awarded the Distinguished Achievement Award, Rebecca Brooks. Matea Bubalo. Abby Jo Carter. James Martin Cartwright. Nathan Coates. Sydney Morgan Kelly Davis. Christian Nicholson Ely. Leah Everton. Hannah Fielding. Joseph Harrigan. Layla Beth Hunt. Leah Hussain. Charlotte Hussey. Stanley John Maynell Johnson. Lee Kern. Danielle Marie Lumetta. Heather Isabel Madden. Alice Elizabeth McLaughlin. Olivia Mitchell. Thomas William Preston Cahill. Josephine Amy Joanne Roberts. Rebecca Shaw. Hannah Elizabeth Simpson. Jamie Sinnott Davis. Julia Smith. Holly Stewart. Aaron Thomas Whitman. Rosie Sarah Wolfson. And in intercultural communication, Brian Carl Fregoso. Ingvil Emilan Yesmi. Jiwei Hay. Alexander John Kakulis. Melissa Lacrout. Pei Hung Lee. Katie Painter. Ruba Shah. Thomas William Wilson. And in Languages and Cultures, Grace Byrne. And in Linguistics, Sarah Surur Al-Matari. Emma Michelle Cranfield. Emtela Abdullah Ifan. Lucy Jane Gianassi. Noor Kasim. Imanaya Khalid. Sarah Louise Lee. Amy Rachel Morgan. Colin Michael Charles Rutland. Zainab Salou. Heather Turnbull. Hannah Ellen Wilson. And in Medieval and Early Modern Studies, William Davis Coleman. Thomas Elliott Quigley. Gillian Redfern. And in screenwriting, Thomas George Carlin. Luke Delaney. Catherine Ann Dickinson. Kelly Florence Fury. Francis Huey Gillen. Jade Victoria Jones. Katie Alexandra Lithgow. Charlie Quinn. Alicia Jane Louise Sherwin. And for the postgraduate diploma in history, Andrew Michael Goodall. And in linguistics, Emily Driscoll. And for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in English Language with Honours, Rees Singh Johal. And in English Literature with Honours, Georgia Cassandra Mathewson. Natalie Patricia Thompson. And in French and Spanish with honours, Kieran William Robertson. And in history with honours, Joshua Adlam. Charles Kettle. Megan Mitchell. Kane Miles Nimblett. Edward Ocean Spruce. And in History and American Studies with Honours, Ebony Beth Hughes. And in Modern History with Economics with Honours, Jack Andrew Harrison. And in Politics and Modern History with Honours, Anthony Bladen. Jack Ellis Jones.
Good morning. Although the Manchester skies this morning are their familiar slate grey, today is, of course, a beautiful day for all of you, as it's one of those relatively unusual days in your life that you will remember forever. So do savour every single minute of today. It's my great pleasure and privilege, first of all, as head of the law school, to congratulate you on your achievement in graduating today on behalf of the entire school. To get here, you will have overcome many, many challenges. Academic challenges, of course, and we do like to make it tough for you at times. Financial challenges for some of you, and for others, the kind of challenges that life throws up at us all from time to time. But you are sat here, so that means you've made it, and you should feel very proud of yourselves for doing so. There is one group of people without whom you definitely would not be here, and that's those people sat on this side of the hall, and many, I'm sure, who are not able to be here, but perhaps watching from afar. And I would like all of the law school graduates just to stand up for a moment and applaud their family and friends to thank them for all of the support they've given. Richly deserved, I'm sure. Manchester has a long tradition of researching and teaching in law and related subjects, but today we see ourselves very much as a 21st century law school at the cutting edge of research and teaching. And a glance at the programme today will show you some of that diversity of scholarship, people working across boundaries of knowledge. We have, of course, programs in law, but also criminology, healthcare ethics, security, and so on. And we hope that this diversity has made your time in the law school a rich and stimulating one for you to study in, and you in turn have brought your own diversity to the school, your backgrounds, your different experiences and expertise, and we thank you for those contributions as well. But across that diversity, we are united in the law school in our concerns for some fundamental ideas and principles, things like the rule of law, good governance, justice, human rights. And in the volatile 21st century, these are all incredibly important ideas and principles. And now you, equipped with your mastery of your various subjects, can make a real contribution to the world. You can make a difference. You can change the world. But whatever you choose to do, you now have skills that we know the world needs and that employers want. Critical thinking skills, the ability to argue rigorously, to evaluate evidence, and to communicate clearly. We know also that as Manchester graduates, in particular, you are especially highly regarded by employers. And this means that you are going to have lots and lots of opportunities to do exciting things in the future, and I would encourage you to seize those opportunities whenever they come your way. So I would like, on behalf of the school, to wish you the very best for a healthy, happy, and successful life and career. Please keep in touch with us. Do come and visit or keep in contact via social media. You're all part of the Manchester Law School family now, and whenever you do make contact with us, you will get a very warm welcome. Thank you. Vice President, on behalf of the Senate of the University, I present to you for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Ben Adamson. Nahal Alahi. Joshua Warburton. And for the degree of Master of Research in Criminology, Majid Baston Hag. Andrea Chiavazze. Winner of Chair's Prize for Outstanding Dissertation, Amy Cross. Joshua David Finley. Anna Maria Stefanova Gorchilova. Georgios Karamanos. Winner of Chair's Prize for Outstanding Dissertation, Fiona Catherine Long. Winner of an Excellence Prize and Chair's Prize for Outstanding Dissertation, Nicole Renahan. And in Criminology Social Statistics and winner of Chair's Prize for Outstanding Dissertation, Victoria Jane Smith. And for the degree of Master of Arts in Criminology, Henderson Chin. Shahad Azaidi. Helena Nygaard Larsen. Christian Matthew Orpet. Annabelle Frances Ward. And in Healthcare Ethics and Law, Emily Louise Davies. Panayota Nauku. And in Security and International Law, Saira Adil. Mohammed Aid Al-Takafi. Fiona Ballard. Winner of an Outstanding Achievement Award, Thomas Brealey. Roya Fatima Kamalzada. Mark Lambert. Esther Naylor. Sophie Elise Pilkington. Jasmine Craig Rickard. And for the degree of Master of Laws in Corporate Governance, Darren Anthony Thomas Barnett. And in Healthcare Ethics and Law, Kellam Bulsara. Alex Faye Grundy. Sarah Harris. Megan Hannah Hayes. Shoaib Hassan Khan. Robert Marku. Winner of the Manchester Medico-Legal Society Prize, Trudy Olivia Moore. Naomi Claire O'Rourke. Dale Pickup. Mark Joseph Rapper. Winner of the CSEP Chairs Prize, Natalie Claire Richardson. And in Intellectual Property, Akbar Ahmed. Grace Wasatu Mahuza. Winner of an Outstanding Achievement Award and an Award for Outstanding Research, Matthew Rowland David Parr. Ilham Azanel Sakabrata. Sakshi Sherwal. And in International Business and Commercial Law, Ruth Oluwatu Bakeli Ayalagi. Julia Ali. Adrian George Robert Baquet. Muramura Elizabeth Baker. Winner of an Outstanding Achievement Award and an Outstanding Performance Award, Parveen Bunglawala. Hylene Kaur Chadha. Ailing Duan. Jianyu Huang. Jack Samuel Johnson. Yanan Ma. Sabina Negut. Ariane Namati. Annabelle Stephanie Pottener. Isaac Andre Rahim. Samuel James Rimmer. Saba Saghir. Zhou Yi Chiu. Emmanuel Turatsinze. Mimidou Udende. Shahrose Arshad Warwich. Hongyu Zhu. Lu Wenju. And in international financial law, Mohammed Noor Azizi Mohd Nasir. Wen Jin. And in international trade transactions, Tabasile Nidimande. And in law, and winner of an Outstanding Performance Award, Holly Elizabeth Bamba. Amelia Louise Briggs. Hanan Esma Isa. Callum Jonathan Ford. Winner of an Outstanding Achievement Award, Nina Jensen. Alexia Elena Lamoureux. Tapasvi Raj Singh. Laura Jane Smurthwaite. Peter Wills Thornborough. Huang Wei Wong. And in public international law, Amy Milka Boshniak. Amy Marie Chappell. Wukong Kerr Kevin. Winner of 2 Outstanding Achievement Awards, Helena Kirkham. Isabella Mary Catherine Kerwin. Hashim Matar. And in security and international law, Fani Bunabak. Jack William Matthew Howarth. Siran Mahama. Imran Zaman Ali. And for the degree of Master of Science in Healthcare Ethics and Law, Leanne Attenborough. Jack Burgess. James Cartwright Gill. Colette Ann Holloway. Joseph William Home. Georgina Claire Lennon Butler. Matthew Lewis. Chloe Victoria Livesey. Seth Oscar Roger. Kay Starkey. And for the postgraduate diploma in criminology social statistics, Adelaide Nyasha Chitanda. And for the degree of Bachelor of Laws with Honours, Asha Lucia Blake. Jade Howley. Gabrielle Philippa Lamb. Mariah Lewis. Saida Sakina Keza Rizvi. Mohammed Shiraz. And in Law with Criminology with Honours, Jack Dow. Inas Ibrahim. And in Law with Politics with Honours, Sophie Rosemary Coates. Shamila Fiaz. And for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Pharmaceutical Sciences with Honours, Ismail Mohammed Yusuf.
On behalf of the university, I once again congratulate all of you who are graduating here today on your excellent achievements, and I wish you every success and happiness in your future lives and careers. I now declare the ceremony closed.